What's going on, YouTube? I gotta make this video. Hulk Hogan has passed away. I know I'm making this super late, but Hulk Hogan, he's very controversial with a lot of his stuff. So that's why I'm making this video so late. Because I gotta think about what I gotta say because of his controversial past. Now, as you know, me and you checked out my channel, you could tell that I'm a big WWE fan. I stopped watching WWE completely when COVID hit. And Triple H has made it terrible. From COVID to recent, I've kept up with Roman Reigns. Other than that, don't know much about WWE. So, in the recent years, now before the Hulk Hogan controversial stuff happened and came out, I had Hulk Hogan as my number one favorite wrestler of all time. I had him number one over Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker, all of them. And I started watching. The first time my eyes saw wrestling, it was like back in I want to say maybe like 2009 maybe. Like that was around Undertaker, Edge, Randy Orton time, John Cena time, and I had Hulk Hogan number one. So having Hulk Hogan number one, watching wrestling at 2009 is crazy. When YouTube took over, I've watched a lot of past wrestling matches, and I saw a lot of Hulk Hogan. I saw him. I saw what he did as a character. He was, at the time when I had him number one, his energy was so infectious. His energy that he would bring was unmatched. Then at WrestleMania, lifting Andre the Giant, slamming on the floor at the time has never been done before, and he did that at WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. He made WWE into a big global phenomenon. When they talk about eras, his era is called the Golden Era for a reason. So yeah, he was during the time of all those greats. And he always eat your vitamins, biggest arms as well. Like he had literally the whole package before the controversial stuff happened. So that's why I had it number one. Now, after all the controversial stuff and everything that has come out, he has dropped down from between top 5 to top 10 now for me. Right now I got Undertaker number one, and then I got Rock, and then Stone Cold number 3, and I gotta think about number 4 and 5. Maybe if I start thinking about more, then maybe I'll drop Hogan lower and lower. Maybe I got Flair number 4. I'll think about it, but that's a good spot for him, I would say. Okay, so now, with his passing, there's a lot of people bashing him. There's a lot of people congratulating him. I think you gotta separate the guy from the wrestler. You gotta separate the guy from the wrestler with his passing. Now, for the first couple days, week, you gotta think about all the good stuff he's done. How good of a dad he's been, blah, blah, blah. And then once all that passes and you mourn him, you think about all the great stuff he's done, then you start talking about, and then you start bringing up his past and everything like that. So that's usually how it works with any funeral, whether you like him or not. Now the big thing that I always hated with his controversial past was his ego. He would never put wrestlers above him. He would think he's number one, and number two is way down here, and he's just here. Even when he was getting into his older age, he would personally like try to ruin their reputation by lying, manipulation, so he can be seen as the greatest. He would it was all an ego thing for him. His ego was too much at that point, and he didn't need it. Like, I get it if you truly believe you're way better than the superstar, so you should be the limelight. But if it's obvious that this guy should take the reign over you, you should just let him take the reign over you. Especially when you're getting up in age. Like with Bret Hart, he tried to screw Bret. He tried to screw Undertaker. I heard about the Bret Hart and the Undertaker situation, their story with Hulk Hogan. And I'm completely against Hulk Hogan on that. Then he had another controversial about the N-word. And yeah, terrible that he did that. And he was using it like how he says normally, which is terrible. He never really apologized for it. I wish that he would have lived long enough to give a great apology and own up to his mistakes and the issues that he's done. He's never owned up to any issues that he's done. Never owned up to all those real stories coming out from wrestlers. Never owned up about the N-word. Never really owned up about anything. He would visit WWE and come out to the crowd and try to hype him up while everyone's booing at him. And he knows why they're booing at him. He's seen the headlines. And despite seeing the headlines, getting all those boos, he never once addressed them saying, I'm sorry. Or tried to... Like, his ego was still terrible, even in his old age, for some reason. He never really growed as a person when it came to that. So I wanted him to live long enough to actually fix himself and to learn better. And yeah, like that. I feel like he should have did that, but unfortunately he never did, which is why most people are still bashing him to this day. He did get a crowd clapping from him when WWE did the bell at Raw, which was good because at the end of the day, he did do a lot for the company before his ego trip took over and the whole controversial thing took over. He did do his thing, and he did do his thing as a dad. Can't take that away from him. So that was good. Now, as soon as it dies over, that's when everybody will come back to bashing him now and talking about how he never really apologized or fixed his character. He will never be number one, ever. Before the controversial and stuff and anything like that, he would have easily been top 3. Easily. Like, it wouldn't be a debate after all this controversial stuff and everything is coming out. He's just way low or just nowhere near the list. And it makes sense. So yeah. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, and let me know your thoughts down below. Was my video too controversial for you? Let me know. Did I speak about everything that I should have? Let me know. Did I say something that was wrong? Let me know. Did I say something that was right? Let me know. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I do get a few comments that like my video, but they don't physically click the like button on the video. If you like there's one thing to watch the video, but you comment on my video saying you like it, but you don't click the like button on the video. I don't have it disabled, so I don't know what's going on there. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I have to say. WWE fan, I wanted to bring that up. And yeah, that's it. Screw Hulk Hogan. And big up what he did as a father. And what he did before his ego took over. And yeah, see ya.